And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's Georgia taking on Stockton. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Chad Baker. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Oh, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
Right two. 1-2.
Right side. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Amador. The flip. There's one, and that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Oracle Park and towing the slab, number 75.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2-1.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Waters makes the grab, and that is that. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Aiden Miller.
Number 81.
And now 1 and 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Got him looking with the knuckler for strike 3. So up next, Trey Lipscomb.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
So a man at first. Here's the catcher. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away.
Batting center, the designated hitter, number 39.
And next is the designated hitter. Second inning here, no score. Cut on and lifted in the air, Condon. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, number 24. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. That one misses. 3 and 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Andres Chaparro getting ready to hit. Inside. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Catcher, number 9.
PJ Bass will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a swing and a miss.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Drew Waters stands in. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Now, Justin Crawford. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
Count is full.
2 out, space is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Ground ball right side. Encarnacion Strand. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Adael Amador digs in now. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
That's out to center field. Crawford settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, designated hitter,
Zach Veen now at the plate. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. This one high in the air to left center. Crawford on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nicky Lopez. This one in the air. Shunk hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
now batting for first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Christian Encarnacion Strand getting ready to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now batting.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14. And let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Aiden Miller. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Encarnacion Strand around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
The count.
Man at first, one away. To third, Shunk. Off balance feet, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 5. Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Snow. On the ground to first. Encarnacion Strand steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now the center fielder. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1 ball,
time.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
Full
missed.
count.
Draws the walk
That's
there.
high, ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the third baseman. Pickoff throw, and he
Nope.
dives back in safely. Try to get him to
That's the ball.
chase on a changeup that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Come on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Next is the designated hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a
1 and
ton
2.
of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I
that's
tell you
down.
what,
Ball.
I know from personal experience, it's not a good feeling.
Oh, and it hops over his head.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the
Drew
right
Waters.
fielder, Drew Waters. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two outs. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Chaparro moving back for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in San Francisco. The batter now, Andres Chaparro. Next pitch is outside. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. His 12th of the season. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now the catcher comes up to him, P.J. Bass. And it's filled up.
We got a full count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right field. Waters under it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Now the left fielder. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Adael Amador. And that's
the ball.
off
That's
the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2-2 is the count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. Now this is in the air down the line. Waters puts it away, and that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. on the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. On the move to the gap. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first
And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And it is 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's a hit.
Now batting, number 81.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now it's going to be Aiden Miller. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Zach Veen. Out there to center. Crawford makes the catch, and there's one gone.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals.
That's a foul.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 75 will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sean Dubin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out, base is empty. Snow will hit next. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Miller whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2 is the count.
Goes down looking. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jeff Criswell.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. That one finds the corner. Now 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. He goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here's the catcher. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That clips the corner. That one almost got him. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman, number 24. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Tate getting loose out there. Zuniga also getting ready. And there's a ball.
That's a
a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, P.J. Bass. And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches made him really work out there on the mound. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's the left fielder. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Waters snags it, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Junior Gomez.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Seth Halverson, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now here is Drew Waters. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. In there. He's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Back to the top of the order now, and now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Hard ground ball for a base knock. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Two on, one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez. So the tying run at second. And that one almost hit him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 2 away down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Two on, 2 outs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
That one in for a strike. 2 and 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Deep breath. He's ready and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a curve misses outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Junior Gomez gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Seth Halverson.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him! Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Tate.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the second baseman, Adael Amador. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
So now here's the DH, Zach Veen. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a slow roller. Lopez. Not in time. He's safe. First and second. No outs. And the batter will be the shortstop. Amador, the lead runner out at second. Veen at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Cionel Perez up and throwing. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No outs, runners at first and second. In the air to left center. Crawford sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
So up next, Snow.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners are at the corners. One away. Runner on the move. Caught on and missed. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Second and third, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Line drive, caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Here's the center fielder.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Through 8 full, the Tigers lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Out to short. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now here is number 39. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1-2 to count.
Halverson is just one strike away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's too high. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. And you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. We'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.